Hello, WFG. Now don't be jelly because Papa's in Florida in the winter and it's just beautiful out here. Hey, I'll never forget this story. I was out in LA and I believe I was at Jamie Villalobos' office and I told a story. And I said, my wife Tina, she loves me, and when she feels good about herself, she seems to really laugh at all my old jokes. And you have to realize that my jokes are extremely old. But when she wasn't feeling good about herself, she didn't think I was very funny. Well, anyway, I flew home from LA to Orlando, and Tina would always come pick me up and give me a gigantic hug. But this time, she stared at me and she said, I saw you on Facebook Live and I heard what you said about me. And I said, what did I say? What did I say? And then she told me what I said. And so my point of this whole video is that you have to stop letting people project their negative emotions on you. Are you with me? See, when people feel good about you, when they feel good about themselves, they feel good about you. But when they're down on themselves, which many people are, because life is like a roller coaster, then they criticize you. Now, if the criticism is warranted, accept it. But you know what? I realized the reason that when I started the business, I was a very low identity, low self-esteem postal worker. You know why? Because all the things my father called me out of anger, he was projecting his own self-image onto me, but I took it personal. You see that? So you got to go back in your life and you got to start erasing all the things that people have projected on you that were their problem. This is deep. I can tell a lot of you are saying, like, this might be my aha moment. Because you got to ask yourself, how could Greg Kapp go from a low self-esteem, shy, timid postal worker to where he is today? Right? His team doing over 100 million points of business and profit in just 1 year. It's because I found out that I don't change from the outside in. I got to change from the inside out. I got to reimagine who I am. And I had to let go of all the projections that people put on me. And I started to have to start saying affirmations about myself, right? That, I'm great. You know what? I'm getting better every day. You know what? I connect with people, right? And I had to learn to just start speaking, because when you speak out of your own mouth, those words go into your inner ear. And we all have an inner ear. One day I'll explain the whole thing, but we have an inner ear that only accepts your words. And that's why your words should never be critical of your own self. And so I'm going to tell you today, you've got to stop permitting people to project their negative emotional addictions onto you, because fear is a negative emotional addiction. Worry is a negative emotional addiction. Insecurity is a negative emotional addiction. And I'm going to tell you, parents, quit passing your negative emotional addictions onto your own children. Get out of their way. Only give them criticism when you're feeling good about yourself. And now can you see how I went from being a postal worker for 15 years on the third shift, and why I have this incredible lifestyle where every Tuesday and every Friday I get a huge cycle. And my wife have properties in Wisconsin, properties in Florida, properties in Costa Rica. And we literally can go wherever we want, whenever we want. And I want that for each one of you, but you can't out-earn your identity. You got to change the way you look at yourself. And then you know what will happen? You will be set for life.